born in Spokane, Washington, kicked out of schools, failing every class, and fighting just to get through the day. Nobody saw potential in him. The system wrote him off. But what they didn't know was that the kid failing every test had an above average IQ. He just saw the world differently. Terry Osman went on to serve his country in the United States Navy, rising to chief of the boat, designing systems that had never existed on a submarine before, and saving his command $250,000 in a single deployment. This is Terry's story.
Hi, and welcome back to the RJ Chapman Show. This is one of the greatest days of my life because one of my best friends is here with me today. This is Terry Osman. Hi, Terry.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
It's great. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm telling you, man, it's been a long time.
What do you think of the studio?
I love it. I remember talking to you over the phone about, I think you should get it done. And then we talked about how you were going to lay it out. I'm the guy that told you to get the flags.
I know.
Yeah, it was great.
And it's been about 3 years now.
Yeah.
Well, Terry, my fans out there, he lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he was my boss. He was the chief of the boat of the USS Pogey when brand new Chief Petty Officer Chapman reports aboard. And he was hard on me.
Well, I wanted to make a good impression. I remember the first day you came into my office. And what happened?
Well, I had my fabulous boomer pin on.
Yeah.
And my dolphins on. And you looked at me and you said, take that patrol pin off, put it in the garbage and spit on it.
Because you're never going to wear it again.
You're never going to wear it again.
And he did.
And I did. I did what I was told. You know what I was thinking coming over here, though? You sold me out. You gave me to Master Chief Burton.
I did.
And I was the drill queen.
Yeah.
For 6 months.
You did a fantastic job.
Oh, well, thank you.
And Jim loved having you there.
Yeah.
Because that's a really hard job.
That is a hard job, and I didn't know how hard it was. I'm glad you did that with me because the shipyard's the shipyard.
Yeah.
You got to find something for somebody to do, especially me. And I think that really helped me being the drill. I call her something else, but we'll call her drill queen.
You know, and I didn't realize how labor intensive putting a drill package together was.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't involved with it. I was the cob. I didn't have to.
I know.
But Jim needed help.
Yes.
So you stepped up and
You told me to do it. You asked me to do it.
you did a great job.
He's back to that.
And you learned a lot about the engineering training program.
Yes.
How much goes into that?
Yes. I'm really glad you did that with me. And then when we got done with the shipyard, we went out to sea, and you just gave me all kinds of little tasks. I think you wanted to see if I had a limit.
Well, I wanted to train you in my image.
Okay.
And to become at that time, for what I thought, to become an outstanding command master chief,
Right.
you needed to know how the command functioned, every aspect.
Yeah.
You know, right?
I know.
So you cleaned in the bilges as a chief.
I did.
You painted as a chief.
I did. Yeah.
There wasn't anything that you didn't do.
Yeah.
And I always felt that a good leader has to have the fortitude to do anything that he asked his people to do.
Right.
But he also had to have the skill set of whatever it was, whether it was chipping paint or know what kind of paint it was. Because you're going to get a brand new person.
Yeah.
It's never been on board a submarine or a ship, and they don't know anything.
Right.
And you have to teach them how to scrape the paint,
Right.
how to put the primers, which one.
Right.
I mean, there's hundreds of different paints.
Well, I will say, I got there and I'm a brand new chief. So now I'm in the chief's quarters. I'm one of the guys. But really, the day before I was a first class.
And I didn't know that
I know
for
you-
years later.
You didn't?
No, and because I just made the assumption if you're wearing the chief's uniform, you better be a chief.
Oh.
And that's how I treated everybody.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. And we wanted to be like you. Because You were tough, but there was something behind it. And you weren't like mean. You weren't mean. It was just a task that you have never done. We're going to show you, and you're going to understand it, and it's going to make you better for it.
Yeah.
I think you were really great at that, Terry.
Thank you.
I mean, you're really great at a lot of things. What do you think about this whole leadership thing?
Well, I think the number one thing with leadership is that we have to learn how to communicate. You can't just holler at people. And you can't just always say, do this because I told you so.
Right.
Because you're dealing with very smart people. Even though he's an E1, you don't know where his background comes from. And several times there was these young enlisted guys that had 4-year degrees.
I know. Yeah.
And I would go, what do you mean you have a 4-year degree? Why aren't you an officer?
Right.
Well, I just don't want to be one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to experience the military.
Sure.
And so you have to learn how to articulate what you want done, what the reward is, why we're doing it,
Right.
and why we're doing it the Navy way.
Yes.
Because there's 250 years of proven experience here
Right.
of why we do it that way.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was talking to a kid the other day, got thrown out of boot camp. I said, what'd you get thrown out of boot camp for? He goes, well, I was trying to change boot camp. Like, dude, boot camp does not change because it works for a reason. But I like when you talk about the communication. Pick that up. To them, that might be, you never know what they heard. Put
Right.
that away. You don't know. You got to do the check, the double check. Let's make sure on the foundational level of what has to get done that we both understand where we're going and we can understand each other, and then we can move on from there. I
Right.
thought you were always really good at that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't do good with compliments, but thank you very much. I'm always been a very humble person,
Yeah, me too.
and even in my retirement years,
Yeah.
I don't talk about the submarine service and all
Yeah.
the things that we accomplished.
Sure.
You and I on the same command, we had such a wonderful crew,
That was a great
and
crew.
we accomplished everything.
Everything.
Everything. We were the top dogs of the fleet.
I know. Pogey was a great boat.
Yeah.
Everybody says, well, your first boat's the best. And I will say my first boat was really great. I enjoyed it. And then they go, well, wait, if you're the chief of the boat, that's really got to be the greatest thing. And I go, well, it was good, but we worked.
Yeah.
We always worked. But the Pogey coming out of the shipyard with the young families, George Torkelson, me, Pete Parnell, you, and the wives, the gelling of that whole thing, and we're still together today.
Yeah.
Can you beat that?
No. So you're talking 1990
Right.
is when it really kind of all happened when we left out there. And, what's that, 36 years ago.
I know.
And we're still close friends
Yeah.
and still commiserate.
Yeah.
And the love has just continued to grow
Yeah.
outside of the military branch.
Yeah. It's really something because we've both been retired a long time.
Oh boy.
But it's still fun to talk about that because those days, those years together shaped all of us.
Yeah.
For who we are and what we do and how we do it today. And I was very proud to be part of the Pogey, working with you. And then I had my little division. I've got dealt a nice hand there.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot, and I did love that boat. Oh, jeepers creepers. So how did you get here?
Well, I turned 72 last October.
Wow.
I never thought that I would be here.
Really?
No, I figured that the life expectancy of mine, I just kind of expected, 65 or so, and you're just
Tap out.
You're worn out and tapped out.
Yeah.
And but I grew up poor.
Right.
Nothing was given to me. I had to work all the time. My parents took all the money that we made, me and my older brother Mike.
Yeah.
Looking back, that helped fund the family.
Wow.
And so from the age of 12, I had to work all summer to buy new school clothes. I had to buy my own school clothes because we just didn't have money.
Right.
I like to tell people that we were so poor, my dad would take us to Kentucky Fried Chicken so
Yeah.
we could lick other people's fingers. So we weren't quite that poor, but it was
Pretty poor.
It was pretty poor. And then when summer came around,
Yeah.
we got to cut our pants off. We had we wore shorts,
Yep. Yep.
no shoes, and no shirt, and we ran wild for 90 days for summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then school starts again. My dad would not send you to the barber. He broke out the wall clippers
The wall clippers.
and zipped off our hair. And I grew up with crew cuts because that's all he knew how to cut. Setting number 6 and bzzz.
You didn't even get the bowl?
No,
Okay.
didn't get the bowl.
I got the bowl.
What that taught me was that if you wanted something, you have to go work for it.
Yes.
Because nobody in this world is going to give it to you.
Right. Especially when you start off poor.
Yeah.
It's not like you're living in a mansion.
No.
And you don't have to do anything. You're taken care of.
So I learned a great mechanical skill set
Yep.
of maintaining things, fixing my own cars because I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And then
Putting a roof on your house.
just as a young person, eventually you start to save a little money, and then you get like $500 in the bank, and the transmission falls out. You've saved all year long
Yeah.
to get this money, and the transmission falls out for no reason, and it's gone.
Life.
Just life.
Yep.
But I always worked multiple jobs,
Yeah.
even while I was active duty. I would take that skill set that I had, and I would go do roofing jobs. I'd put a roof on for a guy. I would go paint. I did a lot of painting,
Yeah.
commercial painting.
Dang.
Because my wife always got me in these events. Oh, this store needs to be painted. My husband is a really great painter. And so I'd go.
I can hear Carol doing that.
Yeah. So the theme was keep working, keep learning, create your own skill set, and now you have a marketable something.
Right.
I become marketable. I have worth. And so into the Navy, I learned that the Navy is just like a gigantic corporation. Nobody knows you.
Right.
And the only way that you're going to make something of yourself is to continue to stand out over and above the rest of the people. Mm-hmm. And at one point in time, you can walk in with your service record and go, hey, I'm a Master Chief. This is who I am, and you need me.
Right.
And that's how I lived my life. I just kept promoting myself, but only after I had the skill set.
You know, and we talked earlier too. The one thing I thought was very interesting, the chief told you, you know, make sure you're taking your logs. Don't mess up any numbers, and you need to look a little better.
Right.
Osman. You need to square away that uniform. Mm-hmm. And I love this story, and I'll just tell it real quick. You know how you fixed the air conditioning in the laundry room, and those guys took care of your uniform every day, and now you stand out.
I stand out. I was the only guy in the whole division that had a pressed uniform every day. And we had quarters every day.
Yeah.
We were lucky. We had them on the fantail. I was on the surface ship at that time.
Sure.
And
Did you polish your shoes?
every day. Every day. I polished them all, always.
And you know, when you told that story, I thought about when I reported to my first boat. And I recognized that appearance was important.
Yeah.
I said, I want to look good every day. I've got a real dirty job on the submarine. I'm in the bilges. I'm chipping paint and all that. But when I come down to that boat, I came down in a beautiful uniform. I hung it up. I got my coveralls. I did what I had to do. Took a shower, got my uniform on, and walked back up to the barracks.
Yeah.
So it's a lot like what you did. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't go unnoticed
It doesn't.
by the good people.
By the leaders
Yes.
of your command, the leaders of any company.
Sure.
You know, they're always like, there's a common saying that you have to dress the part before you become that part.
Right.
If you want to be the next manager, you have to dress and act like a manager to get noticed.
Yep.
To show somebody that you have the potential.
Yep.
To be that manager.
That's, you know, it's funny you bring that up too. I got to tell you a quick story. You know, I'm in Toastmasters and I'm moving along and there's some training somewhere. And they said, yeah, you got to be down here and go to this training, RJ. I'm like, okay. Never been to one of these trainings for Toastmasters. So I put on my best golf shorts, Terry. I mean, these golf shorts are beautiful. A shirt that matches impeccably. I got some beautiful, nice tennis shoes on. I go into the Toastmaster training. They're all in sport coats.
Yeah.
I was like,
Missed that cue.
I missed that cue. But Only once.
Only once.
Yeah. So that appearance, it's the first impression. You don't say anything and you're judged.
I mean, imagine walking into a doctor's office and you're going to have brain surgery, and he's sitting there in shorts, flip-flops, and a Hawaiian shirt on.
It's Tommy Bahama.
And he's got his Tommy Bahama outfit.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, where's the white coat guy?
Yeah,
That's the guy I want.
Yeah. Even if he finished last in his class, he's still called
Doctor. Yep.
Okay, gosh dang it. Well, so what's it now? Are you totally 100% retired?
No, I can't stop working.
I knew it.
And the reason is there's several reasons. One, I'm a firm believer that if you keep active, not only mentally, you have to stay active physically.
Yes.
And so I sold my last business. I've had 4 or 5 businesses after the military that I've built.
Dang.
And I sold the last one, and I'm sitting around trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this pile of money. And I'm all about return on investment. But I also think, well, man, we don't want to work that hard anymore.
Sure.
So I started looking around, and I landed on Turo rental cars. So I took $35,000, bought these 3 cars, and I went through the whole Turo training program, learned how to put the cars online, and people rent them. And it's the funniest thing. It's just, oh man, we're ready to rent.
Yeah.
And the phone goes off.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just rented that car. And it beeps again. Oh, someone just rented that car. And
Cute.
it's so out of the $35,000 investment, we make $1,700 a month.
Right. That's pretty good.
That's really good in return on investment. Plus, you still own the asset.
Oh, yeah.
So the only thing that you have to be careful of is make sure that you maintain your asset
Right.
and sell it before it depreciates too far.
Yeah. Before
And
you
then-
have to put any money into them.
Huh?
Before you have to put money into them.
Yeah. And then go get another one if you like it. And
So that's a fun little thing.
it's a fun little gig. It takes
Yeah.
a couple hours a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like little things like that too. My deal is like I'll look on Amazon to see how my book's doing. And I'll
Right.
see, oh, I got another comment. Ooh, it's like a ding,
Yeah. Little ding.
a little ding. And I read it, and I feel good about it. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And you're offering a nice service for people. That's a
Yes.
pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
People can't always do the other ways to get cars. So
Yeah.
I'm
It's
sure that
real
works out
expensive
well.
to rent a car, no matter where you go.
It is really, yes, thank you. Well, what's the plan? When do you guys leave? Are you leaving Sunday or Monday? What's that airline you flew out?
JSX.
JSX. That looks like the way to go.
It's semi-private.
Nice.
30 people max to an airplane. You drive up to the terminal. The valets come out. They take your luggage out of your car, and they disappear into the building with it.
Nice.
And then they're waiting for you to hand you off to the check-in counter. They say thank you. They walk away. You check your baggage in. They print you a boarding ticket. They go, oh, we'll be boarding in 20 minutes. And you go to the lounge. There's 20 people sitting there. Free coffee, free snacks, free waters. And it's all nice and quiet.
I'm going to have to fly this thing. What is it called again?
JSX.
JSX.
And then there's no overhead bins.
Oh, I love that.
You
hate
just
overhead
walk
bins.
in, get in your seat, and you can hear them loading the baggage. Okay, we're all loaded up. We'll be pushing back in about 2 minutes.
Dang.
So from the time we got to the very first drop your luggage off,
Yeah.
we were through ticketing, through screening, and in the lounge in 10 minutes. It was unbelievable. And it's like, I'm never flying those other companies again.
I'm going to look into that.
Yeah.
They're not on the East Coast much, though.
They Florida, and then
Okay.
they go north.
Okay.
Yeah. They
Well, I
up
go north quite a bit. Well, listen, I have really loved having you and Carol come back to our house.
Oh, we love coming out here.
And it's been 7 years. Or 6
Well,
years since I've
6
seen
years, yeah.
Because Terry and I were out there for our anniversary.
Yeah. You guys came out
Yeah.
the last time. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, it just doesn't happen that often. But it's so funny. It's like you were just here yesterday.
I know.
What is that?
It's the weirdest thing.
a Navy thing.
When you make that connection in the military, and people talk about like Band of Brothers and all that
Sure.
stuff, You really are.
Yeah.
You're a comrade and a brother at arms for life
I know.
because you share so much.
Yep. It's tight down there.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh, man. Love it. I just wish you were closer.
I wish I was too. Love you, Terry.
I love you too, brother.